What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Right now we are at the gas station fueling up, and what a better way more to start a video than start it off with a nice beautiful can of Monster. As you can tell by the thumbnail, we're going to be checking out the Ken Block exhibit at the Petersen Museum. We've been here multiple times, guys, so without further ado, let's get juiced up and I'll catch you guys at the museum. And we are back. We made it all the way to the Petersen Museum, guys. Now I am going to be having a little bit of an overlay video, and just to briefly talk about what I know about Ken Block. I'm going to check this out real quick, guys. This guy has a whole entire engine in here. What? That's a big old 5.0 in here. That's crazy. Just chilling in the work. So back to it. So Ken Block, he passed away about a couple years ago, January. And not only was it very tragic that, you know, he left behind a huge legacy, pretty much the crumble of Hoonigan, in my opinion. He also left behind his daughter and also his beloved wife. And, you know, Ken Block was a legendary person. More than just a person, he was just a huge idol to everybody around the whole car community, from having the Hoonigan and also having his truck and all other different events. I remember back in the day watching in Gymkhana and him taking over the city streets of San Francisco, of course, with Hoonigan and the partnership in DC Shoes. Now, Ken Block was a really big idol, and I think it's cool to make this tribute video to him. It's also about the Hoonicorn truck, guys. They actually sold that at the auction for about 900 grand plus, almost $1 million for a truck that belonged to Ken Block. One of his other cars was also sold across the country and obtained by other bigger influencers, of course, YouTubers and other bigger stars that follow around Ken Block. So let's see here, already some kids showing up. It's not good because they're going to be getting in our shots today, guys, but we are out here already seeing a nice G-Wagon. Now at the very end of this video, guys, we are going to be walking around the rest of the museum, checking out everything. If you haven't seen the video of the lowrider exhibit, that is on the YouTube channel. Just search up on my channel lowrider exhibit, and it's there. It's in 2 parts. I believe it's in 2 parts, and we're gonna see what else is around here, so that's why this video is a long stretch. Now, if you guys know me and you've been here already, thank you for subscribing. You already know that I don't like to read word for word on billboards. However, though, to my knowledge, I will read everything for you guys just for this video, so hang tight. It might be a little long. Right outside of the museum, check that out. That's so cool. You got the Starry Nights with a huge art piece. Looks like a Ferrari up there with the Porsche underneath. And actually, this is a Porsche holding up the side of it. Oh my god, that's amazing. Check that out, guys. It's pretty crazy. Petersen Museum, located here in Los Angeles. Got the Lolos out here. Of course, like I said, we did do a whole review, but I'm gonna catch you guys when we get inside the Ken Block exhibit. So actually, there's a couple of field trips, guys. Hopefully it's not gonna be too much of a distraction from the video. I hope that we're gonna be able to see these cars nice, clean, but we are over here and got that ticket already. It's the Monster, some of his cars right over here. Man, crazy to think that once upon a time these cars were drifting around, raced, beaten on by the legendary Ken Block. And also his daughter. Look at that. Sheesh. So let's go ahead and head over to his exhibit before the field trip gets inside. Alright, guys, we actually made it all the way inside the exhibit and there's nobody here. So this is amazing to be seeing all this. Now, of course, Hoonigan does throw up events time to time to where that guy was being seen. So they did have a whole Randy's Donuts tribute to Ken Block to kind of just remember him, have a little memorial meet, and it was bittersweet. His cars here, whew, man, the history. Like, check this out real quick. So, going all the way back to '94, like I said earlier, he started off with DC Shoes, and of course, yes, he is a rally driver, so these cars actually get beaten on and driven, not, you know, show cars. So, all the different ones, guys. It's insane how he is just, you know, done this for so many years, and it's just so hard to believe that one mistake in the snow just had to end it all, and it's just super tragic how that happened. I know when it happened, guys, I was like, oh my goodness, could not believe it at all. So Man, and he didn't even get to drive this thing. That's the messed up part. Like this thing, like he didn't get to drive it to a full potential, and it was just built, and there's so much that happened. Now his daughter is carrying on his legacy, driving all the cars. This one right here is the truck that sold for almost $1 million, guys. That's insane. But then again, when you have all of Ken Block's stuff and his history and legacy, it's gonna go up in price. But we've got the truck right here, the turbos. Oh my goodness. Check out the interior right over there, signed by him and everything. Man, the carbon Kevlar seats, whole rear tubed rear end. Man. And this car right over here, I remember also racing around Vegas Strip. Man, this thing was beautiful when I seen the videos of this thing. It's crazy to be seeing this down here in person. I just can't believe it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's definitely a cool day right now so far. Just seeing all these things here. You guys can hear the video. Look at that. That's the one I was talking about. Oh my goodness. Check that out. Insane to think that it's an electric car. Yeah, they shut down the whole Vegas Strip with that one, and then this one right here, the infamous 65 unicorn. Oh my goodness. Bittersweet moment, guys. Bittersweet moment. This one right here was just one to remember when he drifted it down by the LA River area underneath that lowrider. And yes, I said drifted. It's an all-wheel drive, however, though he's able to control it 100%, to swing it around. Custom fab. Look at that. That is insane. The turbos, everything just sticking right at the top. Oh my goodness. You can see right there in the background, that's exactly what I was talking about, guys. The way how the little rider was just bouncing up and down, he slid right underneath it perfectly fine. It's crazy because in the picture right over here, it's got the bronze wheels, and over here, he's got the white wheels, but same exact wheels. Still pretty nice. Check this out right over here. Again, all by the LA River. And now a whole different intake at the time, too. Even his model down here had it. There's that intake. Oh my goodness. Wow. Looks like we got a class going on down here. It's cool you have different enthusiasts out here, guys. And me, I just know the basic knowledge of this. I know there's more videos probably out there that have much more description and much more into detail of all these vehicles. And of course, die-hard fans that watch all his videos down to the T and remember everything. I only remember a few videos here and there with how Ken Block was drifting around, guys, and from the videos I've watched, I was hooked. Now there are other people that do Gymkhana events now, not just Ken Block. However, the Ken Block was one of the biggest legendary ones, sponsored by Monster. Oh my goodness. It's so cool to be seeing all this, man. And the Pegasus, we did see this last time at SEMA as well. It has gone out there to the whole entire Hoonigan thing. And like I said, I rest my case with this, guys. I know it's something weird to be saying, but the reveal. But no, so basically, once he passed, like, Hoonigan just was not it. I think if Ken Block was alive, this thing would have been put through a lot more torque, a lot more power and everything, but he left it behind for his daughter. Right behind us, Randy's Donuts. That's where they did the video with the unicorn, and also they had the car meet there too. It's so small, but during that day it was pretty cool because they had 43 donuts, so little glazed donuts, just like the pink Pegasus that we've seen over there, and it had the number 43 on there. Oh man. So I walked around the entire room, guys. Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think of all his different rides over here? It's crazy to think that all these parts right here came from the cars, shredded along all the Gymkhanas, and they kept them all. down to the small bits. Man, amazing, amazing. Of course, when you're sponsored, it doesn't matter if you crash it. Check out the wheels, man. Blown, chipped. Wow. We got the kringy. Oh man. Of course, they're from out of state, but this room is amazing, guys. I hope you do enjoy this short little area of the Ken Block exhibit. I hope I was able to describe it enough for you guys. Definitely check out his videos on YouTube if you want to rewatch all of them. Drifting the Truck, the Unicorn, all of them basically from all different cities, not just here in Los Angeles. He was born in Long Beach, so that's cool, you know, to be seen that Long Beach native putting out so much work. Man. All the way in France too. What? Yeah. He will be remembered. To all the people who actually have his cars, shout out to everybody out there. Because owning one of these things, I mean, now obviously here it's in the museum now, but having to own one of these and put it back in your own collection, it must be a crazy dream come true to have one of his vehicles. And so legendary to have it because, you know, he's a legend. And now they're left behind pieces of history in the automotive industry. So check out that photo right there. Oh my goodness. I know I probably skipped over a little bit of this earlier, but oh man, there it goes with the white wheels, and the Honda truck had the gold wheels. I remember once DDE had done a Lamborghini Huracan, and they kind of did a same livery wrap to how the Unicorn is. The gold on the wing as well from the leftover livery of the Unicorn. Legit stuff. However, though, they did sell that one. But definitely a cool exhibit that they have here. Display majority of his cars. I love the placement of all the photos, kind of just describing everything, kind of just showcasing everything around that Ken Block has done. And just to see all this is amazing, guys. If you made it this far in the video, we are now going to be checking out the rest of the exhibit, guys, and walk around this whole entire museum. I'm going to show you brief things around the museum, some cars that I do like that stand out the most, because like I said, I do have another video on this YouTube channel that has full coverage of the Lowrider exhibit. Stay tuned. At least he passed away doing something that he loved. Of course, it's tragic, but Unicorn was the first all-wheel drive performance Mustang. Following its debut in Gymkhana 7, it's earned a reputation as one of the most unique and iconic custom vehicles ever built. The 145 horsepower natural aspirated V1 setup at the Unicorn was also used in Top Gear segment Ken Block Drifts London. The V2 moniker marked the addition of twin turbocharging and methanol fuel and boosted its output to 1400 horsepower for Gymkhana, which saw Block slide the car up Pikes Peak, Colorado to an altitude of 14,000 feet. That's insane. There's Pikes Peak right over there, guys. Being able to slide it around the edges. Yeah, legendary, guys. So if you stay tuned already, make sure to subscribe. We're not going to end the video here. We're going to go ahead and check out the other cars around the area. Of course, we pay the money, so might as well go check out everything out. Let's get on to the other room. We got Herbie right over here. And some more movie cars. The Batmobile. Got the DeLorean right over here. The infamous Eleanor. Glad that this lawsuit case is over, so now if you want to build your own Eleanor, you can definitely do it without having to worry about it getting impounded or taken away. Who would have known that this is a carbon composite body on the BMW? Hold on, this cannot be carbon fiber. You know, it doesn't say, but Yeah, it is. What? Carbon fiber passenger cell top. That is insane. I didn't even know that this car is all carbon fiber. And again, it is an electric one, so it's cool to be seeing this though, because you can see that it's all panel bonded together. So essentially, even right over here where it's split and the glass is all glued on, all by a panel bond. That is so cool to see, because usually with a normal car you'll be seeing welds and little tiny rivets, but this is all sandwiched together. That makes a lot of sense. So we do some carbon fiber work with, you know, other cars. Not gonna say anything because it's very expensive. But you can see all that goofy goober right there. It's all just panel bond. That is so cool to be seeing that. So it makes a lot of sense. A lot of hypercars and supercars, if they do have aluminum, it's riveted. But if they do have carbon fiber like this, it's all just panel bond, guys. Wow. But to be seeing this deconstructed BMW i3 is pretty cool. You can see where originally the battery would be at. Wow, that's nice. The BMW E2, ugly little thing, but this thing's kind of cute. Checking out the rear end of this thing. Oh my goodness, that weird little bubble back here. I don't know how I feel about that, but check this out right over here, guys. Oh my goodness. I've got the Pagani Hayar right over here. Oh my god, with that tinted blue carbon fiber mixed with the black carbon fiber, the gold wheels. Absolutely insane, beautiful looking vehicle. Ooh, man. Now, of course, if you guys have been subscribing for a long time, we have seen this one before at different car meets. Also, the Pagani dealership at Beverly Hills Pagani. Now, this is killer, all carbon fiber, Italian manufacturing, guys. Swinging out right over here, this Bugatti right over here. Oh my goodness. You guys already know what this is, right? The Bugatti Divo in that blue carbon fiber. Oh my god. I've only ever seen one of these here at the Petersen Museum before. They had a whole Bugatti exhibit. That whole Bugatti event with supercars, hypercars, and this one was here. And I know you guys see that white one right back over there. That's one car that I haven't seen. This one, seen it. It's very nice. Don't get me wrong, multi-million-dollar car. Insane titanium exhaust, guys. Oh my goodness. So I'll go ahead and read off some of the stuff right over here just to kind of give you guys a full listing. 6.0 liter AMG V12. So yes, this engine comes out of a Mercedes-Benz and put into this thing. So the V12 screams really loud. F-Spot does have a V12 S600, one of the older models, and he straight piped it, true straight pipe, with equal length headers, and that thing sounds like an F1 car. But back to this one, 230 miles per hour, 800 horsepower, and $2.5 million. That is crazy. But Horacio Pagani, man, what a legendary man as well. So this is cool to be seeing. The Macchina Volante, which means flying machine. It's attributed to the famed Italian Renaissance inventor Leonardo da Vinci, and the car's interior is upholstered in the same tartan print found in Juan Manuel Fangio's 1955 Mercedes-Benz W196 Formula One car. Some small little sign reading right there, but it's so cool seeing this here. Check out that interior with the plaid inside. It's so nice. All that exposed carbon fiber. Man. That's crazy. No, it's not a Hennessy, sir. Hennessy is a whole different manufacturer, racing engineer. Oh my god. But anyway, down to this Bugatti Divo right over here. So, an 8.0 W16. So this means that it's a W engine, which is shaped like this. So it's got 3 different heads to it. But 5.8 million for a low price of $6 million, guys. You can get this car right over here. 236 miles per hour. So this one is the one right above the Chiron, and then the Chiron's right above the Veyron, and then after this one they have the Turbulent, and then also the Bully, which the Bully is actually a full-on race one that cannot be driven street legal. This one can be driven on the street. In Dubai, they are driven. It's not a Chiron. This is not a Chiron. Yeah, this one would have to be straight living. This one is legal to drive on the street, guys. It's just insane. In Dubai, they have a bunch of these, and there's only a certain amount of models that are produced. But it's cool to be seeing this here at the Petersens Museum, and glad all the kids left because we don't have so much chatter in the background. The small exposed carbon fiber inside. Oh my goodness, check out that tint. It's the carbon fiber up there. That is nice. I like that little blue strip right over there and the blue interior. But I do like how they did the whole entire typical C arch that all the Bugattis have, and even paying homage to the front end. It's funny because Supra kind of took away just a little bit with the front end, that little curve in the very front. The Bugatti is so beautiful, man. I couldn't just imagine having this, guys. I've seen Grand Sports, I've seen 50th anniversary, but this one's killer. I think the last one that was here was in black, but this one is from Greenwich. What? Look at that engine, oh my goodness. I want to drive it, take off with it. So, now we're gonna be checking out this weird thing. Now we were in Florida, there was some weird stuff, but this one is pretty cool. It's crazy to think that these headers are ceramic coated white and they are so clean. I don't even think this car is driven, guys. The tires are a little bit dirty, the wheels are white. This thing is iced out. It just gets whiter and whiter and whiter. And check out that front end, guys. I don't even know what kind of car this is. We're gonna read that little display right over there, but this is a nice photo right over here, actually. Now, I know we came here for the Ken Block thing, but if you guys are staying tuned and watching me babble about all these cars, thank you. Let's read this sign real quick. A 2024 Nailu 27 Concept, 6.5 liter V12, 249 miles per hour at the top speed, and it's got 1,070 horsepower. It doesn't have a 0 to 62. I think that we can definitely try that out for them. Kidding. But by Ina and Sasha, I don't even know how to say that last name. Head of design at Koenigsegg. Wow, that makes a lot of sense. It does kind of look like the Agera, just a little bit. Push rod suspension, okay. Long wishbones can be seen from the car's exterior. Boathouse design philosophy, selling the supercars 1960 F1 racing, and event grade metal music inspired. What? Yeah, in Florida they did have a Lamborghini Countach that had musical stuff all over it. That is a Countach or Diablo, I forget which one it was, but that's cool to be seeing this. And absolutely nobody inside here. Well, this guy. And then that kid earlier. Silly young lad. Catch up, man. You could definitely tell it's not a Chiron just by looking at it. I mean, maybe from this area right over here, but you come over to the rear end, definitely it's not a Chiron. The weird shapes of the taillights and that exhaust just sticking right out the rear end definitely is not a Chiron. What a cool sight to see, man. That active aero wing, man, that wing itself is as much as my Fiat. It's crazy to think. Maybe even more. Maybe I can buy 2-3 Fiats with just this wing, but I know the mechanisms cost too much. Oh man, this one right over here that kind of just passed by. 2005 Ford Shelby GR1. What? That's something I've never seen on the street. Of course, you can't be seeing these cars because they just sit here in museums. Kind of sit the GT just a little bit in the front end. But a GR1, huh? The 2008 Honda FC Sport. Yucky. Futuristic cars, guys, that never really made it to production, that never really made it out in the public. And then they're here, bought by millionaires, billionaires, kept inside here. But this is cool. I like seeing concept cars like this because it's like what they could have been. Check out the taillights on this. Can you imagine having to replace a light bulb on here? That chrome looking carbon fiber on there. It's pretty cool. Oh, look at that engine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 V12. Oof. Man. No door handles, no mirrors. Definitely would get a ticket in California. The Saline S55 Raptor. Sweet. Checking out this one right over here. This one is the Chrysler Me 412. It'd be cool to be seeing these things driving around Cali and just turning heads and breaking necks. But I think that this floor here, guys, we're at the second level, is pretty cool. I will be showing you guys some other stuff on some other floors right now. However, though, now this exhibit right over here was truly a sight for sore eyes. I thought it was going to be right over here, but this is something else that we're going to go check out just in a moment. It was very cool to be seeing the Ken Block thing, and I hope you guys did enjoy that short little review that I did on all the cars inside over there. And it's cool to be seeing the Pegasus right over there, just chilling, looking at everybody as it passes on by. Look at that. So let's go ahead and head into the Automotive and Competition Driven to Win exhibit. Got the Bel Air right here. Check out those white headers again. It's crazy as they stay white. I don't know what they do to stay white without turning yellow in all the heat. Check out that engine right back there. Oof, crazy looking.
Is like it's micros that got 3 billion.
Man,
We like to say dinosaurs are fuel.
these cars are crazy, guys.
The internal temperature of this engine will get over the temperature of molten lava, and so all the aluminum parts will melt before the race is over. Again, the race is less than 4 seconds long, and then you have to reload the whole engine the inside out.
He is kind of right about that. These cars are run by big old nitros and everything, so the engine does get super hot. So yes, parts will start to melt, but these things are fast. And it's crazy to think that the mechanics there on site do actually repair the vehicles at the track. So they got to work really quick. But I love the McLaren orange on this one. It looks so nice. So cool to be seeing all the winner circles. These are all just race cars from back in the day, and you know, currently from modern cars. So, which reminds me, if you guys haven't subscribed already, make sure to subscribe. We are going to be headed to the Acura Grand Prix this year, and we did get some free tickets from the Daily Breeze, so we'll be there on the Friday. We're not going to check out all the different Acura Grand Prix days to see all the qualifying cars and winning cars and stuff, but we are going to be able to see one day. So if you like race cars and Acura Grand Prix, make sure to subscribe. Now I'm just curious, how much information is he providing that's actually true, and how much information are they actually obtaining? Because one girl completely looked like, huh? But then again, you have to train these people, right? These people who work here, they have to know about cars just a little bit in case they have to tell people about it. However though, even I am not fully informed about all the vehicles here. Coming down here, looks like majority of the people here, it's weird, they just had this car pulled out and then they have pulled back in. There cannot be 2 of those cars here. But like I said, guys, there's full coverage of this entire exhibit, so if you want to see that one on the channel, definitely check it out. Gypsy Rose right over there. We've seen it before. It actually ended up in the museum, but oh my goodness, greeted by glitter, candy pinks, and so much more. Now, besides all the bombs and beautiful cars right over here that are just chilling here in the museum, I did want to check out one car here, and it would have to be the infamous Gypsy Rose. Seeing this one again, it really just lives in that special spot in your head, guys, because the creator actually died, the one who made this car a possibility, and they did his casket in a very similar way. As you can see, he was still very young when that had occurred, but I really do love all the little tiny waves of paint put on here. Definitely hand done, something unique to the lowrider culture. Kind of looks like scribbles on a kid's book, but definitely showing her age. This thing is beautiful, though, man. The flakes on the top. I forget the whole description about it, guys, but there is like a lot of different roses painted all over it, all hand painted as well. Man, the small little details, the flakes, the pink interior. This car has traveled more than I have all over the world, really.
So the same way you ask your parents, what's your favorite music, and they tell you certain.
I don't know if you guys can hear him, but
The same way you ask a lowrider builder, so probably gonna tell you something.
he needs to turn his volume up just a little bit. But yeah, those are all the different versions of this car has been through. It's crazy. It went from that one to that one right over there. Very nice to be seen, but very beautiful. I definitely love come back this way just to see this thing one last time, and being able to hear it too driving around was really nice. Of course, right when it got to the meet got shut down. It was at Griffith Park, and they had to put this thing immediately back inside to bring it back over here, and now here it is sitting here, big chillin'. If you want to see more about this lowrider exhibit, click the search bar on my channel, check out the lowrider exhibit, Petersen Museum, and enjoy that one. Now, let me know in the comment section below, what was your favorite Gymkhana car? Definitely don't forget to subscribe, guys. And like I said, it's gonna be a lot of cool content coming up. I hope that this video was easy to understand for you guys. I always love coming out to museums because they're a little more chill than just a car show or a car meet or anything like that. And it's very cool to be showing you guys all this stuff. And so before I actually end this video, I want to show you guys something really cool. These art pieces done up over here. This one right here is a Mini Cooper on its side, but it's all covered in books. The Time Machine of 2024, The Spirit of Adventure and Freedom. Books and cars share a deep connection. Yes, they do. Covered entirely in book covers, reminds us that just as each book takes you an adventure, every car takes you on its own journey. Yes, sir. Very true. Alright, so kind of without the mic, really quick, guys, just want to talk about how this guy must have a thing for Porsches, because besides those paintings, this guy has majority of cars here that are all Porsches. Check out that one right over there, and also some Golf things. He also loves Mustangs. I've seen a lot of different ones. It's weird to think that these come in the yellow and also in the blue. And he even has the same buses right over here. So he kept majority of the cars the same, which is amazing. Got the RT right there. You've got the Road Runner right there, Charger. The green and orange cars are a little more different, but the blue and the yellow cars are all Porsches and Mustangs and buses. Oh no, not the 918 Spider. What? Making all the enthusiasts and purists upset at this, but I find it amazing to see. There's so many buses and everything. It's a Rubik's Cube, solving a cube, creating a car. The entire cube is filled with toy cars in assorted colors. Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, back to the vlog. All the little art pieces around here, super cool. Check out all those red cars. There is a Porsche right over there, a Gretty one. No way. Oh my god, there's some cool Hot Wheels in there. S13, some minis, punch buggies, a lot of cool cars right over there. But I want to show you guys one very cool car in here. Not just this one right here, but it's so cool to see a Fiat. But okay, wait a minute. I want to show you guys one cool car before we do end the video, and that's going to be this car right over here, the pink fuzzy Fiat. Oh my goodness, guys. I've been seeing this around Instagram, floating around. I was like, what? No way. But check this out, guys. The furry Fiat. This snuggly Fiat invites everyone to come give it a big hug. You may never want to leave its side. Okay to touch. What? We cannot touch the furry Fiat. Oh my goodness. I like it. I did see somebody recently at the San Clemente outlet that did something very similar to this car. Very similar to his car, and they did put it on a wrap because they weren't trying to ruin their car. But oh my goodness, guys, this is a crazy little exhibit right over here as well. So if you guys like all the different places in the museum, definitely hit that like button, hit the comment button, give me a little comment, make sure to subscribe and all that good stuff, guys. And as always, guys, stay safe and stay chilled.